we need to solve some two-step equations in this video. So remember, for every equation ever, the goal is to isolate the variable. Get the variable by itself. Undo everything that's being done to the variable and get the variable by itself. Let's look at problem number 1. 3x minus 4 equals 17. First thing we're going to need to do is get rid of the added or subtracted term. So this minus 4, I need to undo by adding 4 to both sides. That's going to leave me with 3x on the left, and that's going to leave me with 21 on the right. Now I have a multiplication problem that I need to undo. 3 times x. I need to undo the multiplying of 3 and divide by 3. That's going to cancel out my 3. It's going to leave me with x equals 7. And again, remember, you can test this and plug it into your original equation, see if it works. Let's look at the next one. So first, got to get the n by itself. That's a terrible line. I am going to redraw that because that's going to bother me. That's a little better. My variable n is on the right-hand side here, so I'm going to be working from right to left here. I have a positive 14 that I need to undo, that I need to get rid of and cancel out of this equation. So I'm going to subtract 14. That's going to cancel out my positive 14. That's going to leave me with negative 4n. Do not forget about this minus sign and to carry it with the 4n as you move it through the equation. On the left, I have negative 2 minus 14. That's negative 16. Okay, last step is to either multiply or divide. I have a negative 4 that I need to undo and get rid of from this equation. So I'm going to divide out a negative 4. That's going to cancel out my negative 4 and leave me with a positive 4, not a negative. Negative divided by a negative is a positive. Positive 4 for my solution for n. N equals positive 4. Again, plug it in, see if it works. So n equals 4. Number 3. The goal is to get x by itself. So I have a minus 16 that I need to get rid of. So I'm going to add 16 to both sides of my equation. That's going to cancel out the minus 16 and leave me with x over 12. And I have negative 14 plus 16, which is positive 2. Now I need to undo the division of 12. This is x. This is saying x divided by 12 needs to equal 2. So to undo division, I'm going to multiply. It's going to put the 12 in parentheses. I need to multiply by 12 on both sides of my equation. That's going to give me my x by itself. My solution is 2 times 12, which is 24. Okay. Last one, number 4. Got to get k by itself. Got to get rid of the positive 5 first. So I have a positive 5 that I need to undo. I need to get rid of that positive 5. So I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. That leaves me, don't forget about the subtraction sign. Bring it down with the k over 6. So I have negative k over 6 equals whatever 11 minus 5 is. That would be 6. And just like number 3, negative k divided by 6. I need to get rid of the 6 in the denominator. I also need to get rid of the negative. So I'm also going to include the negative when I multiply by 6. That gets rid of the negative, and it gets rid of the 6. That leaves me with k by itself. 6 times negative 6 is negative 36. K equals negative 36.